So up until now, we've talked about the slope of a graph, which talks about how the slope moves, and we represent slope with the letter M. Now we're going to start talking about the y-intercept of the graph, and the y-intercept tells us where the line crosses the y-axis. So first of all, the first part of a definition of the y-intercept is the point on a graph where the graphed line crosses the y-axis. So that would look like this. Okay, I have a graph here, and there's a line. Where it crosses y is going to be my y-intercept. So if I'm looking at a graph, I look for where it crosses the horizontal axis, y. That's going to tell me what my y-intercept is. Okay? So on a graph, it's the point where the graph line crosses the y-axis. In an equation, it's represented with the letter b in y equals mx plus b. So as an example, maybe we have y equals negative 6x minus 7. Okay? So the slope would be negative 6, and the y-intercept would be negative 7. Okay? So we have the point on the graph where it crosses the y-axis, and then we have the b in y equals mx plus b, and that's one of the letters that's going to represent the y-intercept. The last one is the value of y when x equals 0. So if we look right here in a table, we're going to look for the row where x is 0, and the y, and we're going to look for the y that matches it. So in this case, the y-intercept is 0, 3, or 3. When they ask me for, well anyway, in this set of ordered pairs, I'm going to look for the one that starts with 0, with the 0 in the x, and then I'm looking for the y value. So in this case, the coordinate for the y-intercept is 0, 5. The value of the y-intercept in an equation would be 5. Okay? We'll also talk about what that looks like in situations, but we're going to kind of focus more on, we're really going to be focused for this test, we're focusing on the graph and the table. That's the skill that we're practicing on this test. But we're going to do more of this in the next unit.